Hello, over the past few days a load of gameplay has been released for Far Cry 6, Horizon Zero Dawn and Dying Light 2. So we're going to watch some of that and see what my impressions are of it. So we're going to start with Horizon Zero Dawn because it's probably the biggest thing that got shown off in the last few days, I would say. It's about 14 minutes of gameplay and it's probably the most anticipated PlayStation exclusive, I would say, maybe aside from God of War. So let's have a look at it, shall we? Is it 4K? It is 4K. This is obviously not in 4K, the stream or the video. Let's hope my computer can handle it.
Peggy 16.
Peggy Duffy. Make a new kill zone.
Easy, easy. It's okay. You're safe now. Here. Wait, what happened? Where's Erend?
Ambush. Ruins are crawling with raiders. They hit our camp hard. We ran and they chased us down. Aaron was away from camp. Scouting. I bet he's still out there.
What was left?
Raiders got machines on their side. Claw striders. You should go after Aaron. If they find him before you do, who knows what they'll do to him?
No, you're injured. I have to...
Don't worry about me. I'll make my own way out. Get going.
Okay.
So is it not 60 frames a second? The video's not in 60 frames. I hope there's a 60 frames option. It's so high res. Oh my god.
What are raiders doing in these ruins? I hope Erend is okay.
God, it looks so jarring seeing 30 frames a second again after playing so many PS5 games in 60 frames. Ooh, it's a nice tropical island. Reminds me of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Huh. There's like a glow coming off of her hair. Just like her hair is so radiant. They're swimming, I think, now in the game. Clever girl. Gameplay. It's not gameplay until I see the UI.
Machines? This is not good. Better be careful.
She's got all the same like animations, same moving and running animations, it seems.
Yep.
There we go, gameplay. Yep. The bow is still feels
I need to get clear.
really weak. Oh, she's got the Batman smoke bomb to get out of there.
Looks close.
Like a bow, pulling back a bow
I can't shake
is a lot of force behind a bow. So why they make the bow feel so weak, I don't know.
Up we go. Maybe I can lose him in here.
Ooh, okay. Has it got some more free-flowing
These guys won't give up.
parkour climbing? Because the climbing mechanic in Oh, we got a little grappling hook. That's cool. Oh, we got like the Assassin's Creed dive into water. Okay. We've got swimming now. Look at the water. I just want to jump in it because it's really bloody hot today.
Jeez. Better go under.
Nice. Where's Dory? Where's Nemo? I'm gonna have like stealth gameplay underwater, I reckon, with these big weeds. Maybe? Yeah.
Oh, don't mind me.
How are you speaking underwater? Look at the hair. The way the hair just kind of, you know, is suspended in the water.
Current's strong here.
You've got strong currents. Okay, you can push yourself off, get a boost. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm hopeful that what they showed off of the climbing then, that it will be a bit more free-flowing. You can just climb wherever you want a little bit. Because in Zero Dawn, the climbing is super restrictive and a bit naff. Let's hope they don't downgrade it again. Because they downgraded
Friends, okay?
the original.
Not just the ones you slaughtered.
Oh, it's him again.
But when they come looking for me, there's gonna be trouble.
Elephants. Where are the real elephants?
You guys wouldn't be laughing if I had my hammer. Enough! Get moving!
So she brings a load of people with her? She doesn't just go on her own. Yeah, if you go back and watch the original gameplay for the first game, there's loads of stuff in it that they downgraded in the main game. Not just graphics, like the amount of robots that are on the screen at once and all that, and like things that just don't happen in the actual game because it's all scripted.
Then we'll head for the old bridge and meet up with the others.
Will do.
Yeah, got it.
This must be Aaron's camp. Raiders made short work of it.
Is the human gameplay better? Because the human gameplay was terrible in the first game. Please? Please? There's like a little shine to like show you when it's fully pulled back, I guess, fully charged. Oh, here we go. Well, they've greatly improved the human gameplay, I can tell. They've got like armor and stuff now. Bits you can hit off, like you got like an ultimate with your spear. Nice. Okay.
All right. Back to the hunt. Raiders said they were heading for the old bridge. Maybe I can cut them off.
Lovely sand. I hate sand
Get to
though.
higher ground. Find a way.
Still got the yellow bits that you jump to. Every Sony game now has yellow that you just jump on. The yellow seems to be the default thing to show you that you can climb on stuff now.
I think I know a way to get there fast.
Whoa! Okay, that's cool. Every game's got a glide now. I like that.
Gotta be careful.
Because full damage is bollocks and needs to disappear from games. Look at the waves. Overriding it. I never did that in the main game. In the original game, like ever.
Help's on the way, Errand.
But will it be just another big open world game with a million things to check off on a list? Probably.
Aloy?
Run away!
Watch out!
Aaron, stay put. I'll handle this.
There's like a weird like glow around a lot of the characters. I guess it's the sun. It doesn't look very natural.
Gotta keep moving.
Bring us around! Take it
Oh, he's got a spear. Blows up, nice.
That must have hurt.
You got basically the same user interface, basically. Still only carry 4 weapons, which kind of sucks. Would have liked to have carried like 8 or 9.
Gotta slow you down.
It's got lasers instead of tusks. Laser tusks.
Oh, here he comes. Time to hit
Hey.
back.
See, look how the bows are so weak. They've got like no impact at all. Hello. Every game must be Spider-Man.
Oh, didn't like that, did you?
Shoot the yellow.
Time to finish this.
Shoot the yellow. Shoot the blue. Shoot the glass.
Aloy!
Glad to see me.
You bet. I owe you another one.
Come on.
But this time, I have a present for you. I found it, Aloy. Huh? What you sent me for. Right before the raiders got me.
You did good. Now, let's see where this thing will take us.
Oh, okay. It's a map. Why has every game got to be set in America? Can we go to Scotland?
Storm was coming.
Yeah. And it's almost here.
Well, that's it. Well, I hope they add a 60 frames a second mode. I don't know if they have or not. If they've talked about that, maybe they have. It's coming to PS4 as well, so it's kind of like, let's hope it isn't like restricted by the PS4 version. I get the feeling it will be. It looks like they've greatly improved the climbing and, you know, parkour and free running stuff, traversal mechanics. The underwater stuff looks cool. Like there's some, but there wasn't really much gameplay underwater. Looks like, I mean, like there's these yellow bits you can like push yourself off of to maybe speed up the underwater gameplay, because otherwise underwater gameplay can be quite sluggish and slow. There's tides you can that push against you. Looks like they've greatly improved human fighting stuff, because it was pretty basic. It was the worst part of the original game, in my opinion, was the human, like taking out the bandit camps and all that. But again, this is a scripted part of the game. Like most of the time in Horizon, you were running about the open world, kind of picking up random stuff. So it's not super representative of the game. I would have liked to have seen maybe some unedited, like 20 minutes of, you know, running around the open world, look at the map. I don't know. Yeah. Definitely looks like if you didn't like the first game, you won't like this. But maybe if you, like me, who thought it was okay, maybe this will make it good for me. You know, really good for me. Who knows? We'll see. I played the Frozen Wilds DLC expansion about a month ago, and I really liked that. I thought it was much better than the main game, because it was more of like a smaller, compact experience. It wasn't huge open world, blah blah blah, you know. But there's no release date, it seems. No release date. 2021 is the copyright thing, but who knows whether it will come out. If there's no release date yet, that's a bit of a... They might save the release date for, like... I know they don't do E3, but they'll probably do something around E3. So you got Dying Light 2 also did a thing the other day as well. I think on the same day as Horizon. Like, suddenly everyone was like, here's gameplay, have some gameplay. So you got Dying Light 2, which seems like it's gone through a bit of development hell, shall we say, with some kind of drama and delays. But it's finally coming out, I think, at the end of the year, I believe. We'll see. Stray Human, Dying Light 2, official gameplay. It's in 4K. Is it in 4K? It's 4K. 4K 60. Can it handle it? We'll see.
Hey everyone. We've been quiet for some time, since, like the rest of the world, we had some unforeseen hurdles to clear. But the wait is over. Let's dive into the open world of Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2. Dying Light, a game where I much preferred the expansion.
Slice of Dying Light 2 showcased the mission from the main storyline.
You get after those fuckers.
You saw how your decisions influenced the narrative and notably changed the environment. This time, we want to give you a broader look at the game and a sneak peek at some of the things we'll be talking about in upcoming months.
Oh, this game's got a parachute as well. A little glider. Every game's the same game.
In Dying Light 2, you become Aiden Caldwell, an outsider trying to unravel a tangled mystery from his past. Its trail leads him to the city, probably the last bastion of mankind in the world.
Shit!
At first, you feel like this intense, brutal place will tear you apart. But then you meet the Night Runners, veteran survivors who help people in better days.
By the way, I'm Hakon.
You were a night runner. You used to help me.
Oh, aye.
Night runners are gone. Finished. A myth.
Gameplay.
And although it's not entirely clear you can trust them, you need allies in the dark. And these are the modern Dark Ages. It's been 15 years since the apocalypse, and the world has changed.
You're not playing the
old
same character
civilization
anymore.
has fallen, but a new one has been built on its ashes.
You shouldn't be.
People fight desperately for scarce resources. Rules are broken, and weakness is punished.
She's innocent!
3 factions struggle for position in the city. Survivors pride themselves on being able to adapt to any circumstances and cobble together safe zones almost everywhere. Peacekeepers, loyal soldiers who want to impose their version of law and order and trample all in their path. Renegades, ex-prisoners serving their ruthless colonel, seeking to become sole rulers of the city.
See, because it's been so long, they've basically had to re-reveal the game again and re-explain it all.
Use these factions to reach your goal.
You
Help
can make
or
it
harm them
blue
to reshape the city to your liking.
or green.
Just remember, each faction contains complex characters.
Nosy Parker, ain't ya? Got some kind of bad habit of yours?
So, will you follow cold calculation or your heart?
The Bazaar needs good people. Help us and you'll find a home here.
Some in the city offer no chance for an alliance. Bandits, outlaws, and common thugs live only to plunder and kill.
Where's the
plunging
gameplay?
streets into chaos. Yet, nightfall scares all of them equally. Darkness changes the rules of the world.
I like the...
As
There
the
seems to
light
be
fails,
an increased
monsters crawl out of
verticality.
hiding to prey on the poor souls caught outside the safety of UV rays. Hordes of infected pour into the streets.
Because
like
most of the
decaying
buildings
lava.
in Dying Light 1 were like 2 floors high.
The deadly spawn of 15 years of mutation and evolution. Your only escape? Exploit the city's verticality and flee to the roofs.
Run, or kill them.
Though even there, you are never safe from swift and deadly virals. Or even greater threat. Yet night brings opportunity as well. Nests rife with infected during the day now lie empty.
Where's the bloody gameplay?
To explore them, you must tread carefully. But those brave enough to face the terrors of the night can loot a jackpot.
Yeah, look at this. I love this increased verticality. These really big buildings in like a proper...
Your extraordinary parkour skills allow you
modern
to navigate
city.
even the most treacherous terrain.
Was that like a bounce pad? See, look, yellow. Everything's yellow
Out
to
on
climb
your
on.
parkour acrobatics to save your life. But often, you'll have to face your enemies head on. And then you have to be smart, resourceful,
Bow and arrow.
and determined.
Still weak as fuck.
We've worked hard on the essence of our combat, making sure swinging a big, meaty weapon is fun, satisfying, and well executed. But even the most brutal fights can be tactical as well. You have multiple ways to hone your skills.
Get
for the
over
gameplay
here.
Style that suits you best. It's up to you if you focus mostly on mobility and parkour, or aggressive, blunt force combat, or a crafty approach where the tools you've created get the job done. Every ability you learn can be a game changer and possibly a new favorite move. Things move fast and quick in Dying Light 2. Each moment matters. Each move could mean triumph or defeat. Choose your
It's
actions
okay,
and
there's a
place
hay
carefully.
bale at the bottom.
Everything you do in the city
Or
can shape the
DeLorean.
gameplay
Either one.
environment, change the course of the narrative, and decide the fate of the city's residents. But most importantly, you decide your own fate as well.
You're about to turn.
Make sure to stay human.
Release date December 7th, so very late in the year. Kind of like the time where they would like release a Just Cause game, you know. Well, there was no fucking gameplay there. Official gameplay trailer. I don't count when there's no UI. I don't believe it's, well, it's obviously gameplay, but it's like quick 5-second cuts.
Worked hard on the
It's
essence.
like, I don't know, there's not really much to say about that, to be fair. I mean, didn't really tell us anything. He said a lot without telling anything, really, to be fair. Yeah, I loved Dead Island, which is made by the same people. And I always thought Dying Light was an inferior Dead Island. Like, I guess they tried to make Dying Light a bit more serious, but it just ended up being not as good. But I really like the following expansion for Dying Light. I thought it was great. You got a buggy, you could zoom across the map, you could upgrade your buggy, and I thought it was really good. I thought it was much better than the base game. So I'm guessing you're not playing as the same character because something happens in the following DLC expansion, unless that's not canon, which I think it's canon. But yeah, there's not really much to say. It's just, I don't know. It looks like they've put more of an emphasis on parkour, even more of an emphasis on parkour. I would like the parkour to be as good as Mirror's Edge, because the Dying Light parkour is very basic. It's very basic. But maybe with the increased verticality, because there's like proper big, like almost skyscrapers in this, like 12, 15, 20-story high buildings. Depends on if you can even get that high or not. Put it down to, doesn't like 4K. It does 4K fine, but 4K 60 is a bit stuttery. I don't know. There's not. I don't know. It feels like they've kind of re-announced the game in a way. Anyway, you got Far Cry 6 had some gameplay yesterday, a live stream yesterday. Another series that I'm completely fucking bored of because it's just a big open world game. I really didn't like Far Cry 5, but I really liked Far Cry 4. I thought Far Cry 4 was one of the best, if not the best in the series, apart from like, well, Far Cry has like a turning point at 3. Like 2 and 1 are very different. And then 3 has been the formula for since, you know, every Far Cry game has been like 3. And since 2012. I really liked Blood Dragon. I didn't like 3. New Dawn was a bit naff because it was basically a reskin of 5. I never played Primal. So my favourite are 2 and 5. Even though they're... And 4, sorry. 2 and 4. So maybe I only like the even-numbered ones. So maybe I like Far Cry 6. One thing I have seen as I went down the... Look at the dog in with wheels because it's lost its back legs. Oh, it reminds me of was it Babe in the City? There was a film called Babe, which is a brilliant film, and then like Babe in the City was like a direct to like VHS sequel, but it had a dog that was in wheels on it, and I loved them ever since. So let's see. There's loads of different gameplay trailers. There's like gameplay of like 16 minutes. Let's just check this one out first.
Guapo, you listen. Rule 16. A guerrillero's revolution never ends. Always another war, another cantina, another ugly bartender.
Juan Cortez?
What do you think gave it away, Guapo?
This is a fucking waste of time.
Can you whistle?
What?
Nah, you can't whistle. Not bad, Danny.
It looks like
We're just getting started.
decidedly
Rule number
last
1.
gen.
A good guerrilla is a hidden guerrilla.
Puerto El Perro, se acabó la rabia.
We lead our operations in secret camps across the country.
Is it third person?
Here, guerrillas live, train, and plan.
Small pack. We go in, grab our people, kill whoever gets in our way.
By smuggling in supplies, you'll add some piss and fire to our movement.
You got that right.
Camp chef, black market dealers. These safe havens got everything a guerrilla needs. Even do-it-yourself vehicles. You're gonna love it, Danny. Rule number 2. A good guerrilla masters their environment. This land is your home, Danny. I'm sure you know every inch of it. From the bloodthirsty jungles and postcard shorelines, to dead-end towns, and our friendly capital city. How you get around
Oh,
is
horse.
up to you.
Good girl.
Well, the textures look shit.
If you want to play it safe, take our secret paths carved in the dirt of old revolutions. Hola, Danny.
How you doing?
Or take a risk and operate in plain sight of Castillo's assholes. Go ahead and hide your weapons to blend in. Bribes,
What do you got?
sabotage, interceptions. You don't always need to be a loudmouth, Danny.
Christmas
It
tree.
looks so bland
Do you
and
even grow those
generic.
Mexicans pay crazy money for this. How you think El Presidente funded Maria's new face?
Okay. Go through.
Rule number 3. Fucked up situations call for fucked up solutions.
Hey, he's not here.
If you expected reinforcements, I got news for you. You're an army of one against an army of thousands.
Kind of reminds me of Homefront Revolution.
We make use of whatever we have.
That's bad for you.
We call that resolver. That means absolutely everything from sardine cans,
Oh god, the Wilhelm screen.
goddamn batteries, to old motorcycle engines has been built into equipment.
That looks like the Metro Exodus, or just the Metro
Very
Last
unique,
Light
deadly
minigun.
weapons. Now we're fucking talking. This
They've gone Saints
is
Row with it.
Bremo backpacks. Handcrafted
Saints
by
Row
your
Far
crew.
Cry.
Each one will make you feel and fight with the power of
Whoa.
a goddamn guerrilla army.
Is it third person for that?
You and I both know you want this. For a guerrilla, the shit my pants rush of an ambush, the taste of sweet victory after you freed your
Got a
people
tank.
from
Okay.
tyrants.
Looks like maybe it could just be so silly that it's just fun. Because Far Cry 5 was just boring.
It's fun.
But maybe it'll be so silly that it's exciting and can hold your attention.
Oh, and the final rule. A good guerrilla always brings
It's the best 10 out of 10. It's the best game ever. Oh, I love it. October 7th. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for dog with wheels. 10 out of 10. Oh. Oh.
moral support. Brings
He
a
will.
friend.
Oh, God, I love him. I love him. 10 out of 10.
Good
10 out of
guerrilla
10.
always brings a
That's all you
friend
needed.
for
That is all you needed. 10 out of 10. Arr. Show him you're vicious. Arr. Right, best game ever. 10 out of 10. How far do you reckon I could punt the little guy? No! No! No. Leave him alone.
It's safe.
There's a lot of like parts where it goes into third person. I wonder if you can like go into third person for like maybe because the horse is a vehicle you can go into third person. I hope so. That would be cool. And like you get this like jetpack thing. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? I've lost it. I can never find it. I'm rubbish. I can't bloody find it.
I got news for you. You're an army of one against an army of thousands. Unique.
Macarena. There it is. It's like a rocket launcher jetpack thing. And when you activate it, it goes into third person, maybe? That might be cool. They've gone even sillier with it. It looks like they're going Saints Row with it. Saints Row in first person. But like it looks last gen. The graphics look quite. They look serviceable, but like definitely designed for like the PS4 and the Xbox One, not for next gen. But maybe it could be so ridiculous that it's fun and you get enough toys to play with that it's just fun. Because one of the problems with Far Cry 5 was that the map was so boring. Like it was so empty, there was nothing there. A lot of it was just completely flat. But this is set. It kind of reminds me of Homefront: The Revolution as well. Like when you're fighting this tank. Where was it? I can't find it.
We call that resolver. That means weapons.
So I mean, they've definitely gone proper silly with it. But yeah, when you're like fighting the tank, it just kind of reminds me of Homefront: Revolution. We've actually got like a proper main character now, because in 5 you could make your own character, and you didn't have a character. Have you seen this? Where was it? Far Cry 6 isn't a political statement. Bullshit. It's said. It's not. No. Don't. No. Buy our game. There's no politics. Buy our game, please. It's politically neutral. Nonsense. The biggest load of bull. It's like saying Call of Duty is fucking. There's no politics in Call of Duty. No, no, not at all. Black Ops. There's no politics in Vietnam. No politics in war at all. Just fucking idiotic morons, I would say. There is more gameplay, I think. Let's check the worldwide gameplay reveal. It was a live stream. Oh wow, it's like most of it is waiting for it to start. That's funny. Why don't they just release the bloody gameplay trailer?
Señor Presidente, what can true Yarans do to serve Yara?
True Yarans have long memories. We remember how so-called civilized nations treated us when we needed them most.
Not political. No. Not a political statement.
Are you concerned about the terroristas who call themselves Libertad?
Not political at all. Yeah, they're calling them Ubisoft Originals now, even though there's nothing original about it at all.
You're an orphan, see? Why do you want to run? Remember, Dani, Castillo has kept you an orphan.
I only see you. So why are you here?
I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. And I want to know who's going to help me take him down.
Okay.
Castillo's got, what, 300,000 troops? I count 6 burnt-out guerrillas, and you with a bullet to the leg.
You can shoot, so shoot.
You have rules. You might kill, but you're no killer.
You know I'm not a guerrilla, right?
Everything got another purpose.
You drive-bys, can you?
That usually work.
50-50. Those eyes, Danny. I know exactly who you are.
I am nothing like you.
This was supposed to come out in February, but they delayed it. Now for a CGI trailer. Well, not even CGI, it's real. It's so CGI, it's real.
We've had more complex than they seem. And your identity own reasons for
Fucking waste of time.
Okay, and then they got the gameplay. But I think there is a bit more gameplay. Rapapum-pum, rapapum-pum, rapapum, rapapum, rapapum-pum. Oh! I think they've given it, might have given a bit of access to like some popular YouTubers to like capture their own gameplay. I'm not sure. Oh, 10 out of 10. Best game ever.
Good dog. Good dog.
What happens when he outgrows his wheels?
Good boy.
Oh, you can use him as a distraction. Why is it in 21:9?
Good dog. Good dog.
Why is it not in full screen? They need a new engine. It's like bloody... What's he doing? He's just bloody standing there. Great, yeah, great AI. Look at this guy on the horse. Look at this guy on the horse. He just bloody stands. Not doing anything.
Chorizo, get back here. Huh. Yeah.
What are they doing? What the fuck? I have gun pointed towards you. I mean, I'm clearly part of like the liberty people, the revolutionaries. Look at the aim. Whoever's playing this can't aim for shit. And it's the bitrate. It's so low bitrate. Well, it could just be YouTube being shit. See, like this, I don't know why, but that just reminds me of Homefront the Revolution. There's a bit at the start of Homefront the Revolution where you like, you're on like a bit of scaffolding and you like throw a Molotov down at a vehicle or a tank, a jeep maybe. Homefront the Revolution is actually okay. It was really bad when it came out, but it's okay now. I would say it's better than the original Homefront. Ooh, the frame rate. Oof. Oof. That FPS. Oh, the little guy's running. Oh, he's running. Go get him. Go. Yeah, you're a big meanie. Go get him. Rawr. Ooh. Hello. You can commandeer the tanks. Ow. How does a knife go through a guy's helmet? How does that work? Shouldn't it just go boing off of it? Baseball. Great.
Good night.
Well, the UI is fucking dreadful. The UI? The AI. There is no UI. The AI is dreadful. I mean, it looks... The guards look like they're the exact same from Far Cry 5 and 4. Like the same armor and everything. Just like a reskin of the colours of the actual military from this game. Like the bow is the exact same bow that we've used since Far Cry 3. Okay.
You're an orphan.
Just like a compilation, this video of lots of gameplay. Looks the same. Did I just see someone say this game better not turn out like Cyberpunk? What do you mean? It's nothing like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's an RPG. This is just a fucking shoot shit game. And Ubisoft are known... What the fuck? Clips permanently banned... Well, thank YouTube for recommending me that under Far Cry 6 gameplay. I don't know. Before I saw the gameplay, I was proper like... Couldn't give a shit, but now that... Like, it looks so silly, it could just be a bit of fun.